All right, what is an opportunity zone? So, most properties don't fall into this category. There's certain pockets that the city has deemed opportunity zones or areas that they want people to come in. And basically, what that means is that any repairs, commercial or residential, you're entitled to the value of those repairs. So, say you have a smaller house over one of these opportunity zones, and we'll include the link to the map of the area, or we'll put a map up for you guys to see those areas. And generally in our listings, we'll make a note if it's opportunity zone or not. But basically means that anything you do to the house has to be reimbursed if somebody redeems. So putting granite into the property, doing things that generally would be considered above and beyond than just the preservation improvements. That also applies to commercial property. So if there's commercial property and as it currently stands, the law doesn't allow for any preservation improvements on commercial property, which means that anything you do to the property is not reimbursable in most cases. If you go to court about it, you probably won't get your money back. However, if it's small enough, you may be able to talk the owner out of a few $1,000s. But with an opportunity zone, doesn't matter if it's commercial or residential, or I believe I'll have to go back and double check, but I believe land is included as well. So you can improve land and be entitled for that money back. So basically, anything you do to the property is reimbursable. As in before, areas that don't meet that qualification are just for preservation improvements. So, like if it's got a leaking roof, you put a roof on it. If it needs flooring, you put the same kind of flooring back. Whereas if you wanted to run granite and hardwoods to the whole place, they would be entitled to pay that back. Obviously, when doing these kind of things, be smart about it. There's a level of you still have to go in front of a judge if something happens. If there's a lot of disagreement saying, hey, I'm not willing to pay this much that you're asking for it, I'm going to sue you in an effort to try to solve this with a judge. So there still needs to be a level of, hey, we did this because of this. It wasn't like you walked into a nice house and started tearing things out. It was like, we're going to prove it. So just be smart about it. And in a future video, and I may have already done one, where we talk about some of the things that you can do in an effort to CYA, kind of cover yourself and ensure that any preservation improvements, any insurance, things that you do to the property, these investments that you make, you get that money back plus that interest. So hopefully that helped explain an opportunity zone, and we'll see you in the next one.